Did you know that the Switch, not the Switch 2, but the original Switch has VR? Yeah, there's only like 4 games to support it, but it's all first party and they're not just dedicated VR games, they're just crappy modes that are added on to the games as free DLC, which I don't even know why they call it free DLC. It's just an update to the game. But anyways, we've got Breath of the Wild, Smash, Mario Odyssey, and Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. 4 great games, honestly, and they all work in VR. And did you know that the official VR headset for the Switch 1 is just Labo? It's just basically Google Cardboard, but you don't get a strap for it. And apparently, somebody was like, yeah, I should make a VR headset case thing for the Switch. And I don't know if they actually sell these anymore because I bought this a long time ago. But I am finally going to make a video on it so I can honestly probably just throw this away. It is large and cumbersome, and unless these really wow me, which I don't think they will, this is going to be going bye-bye. But since I can't really screen record at the same time as doing this, plus the screen record would probably look a little weird, I'm going to put up some footage, someone else's footage of this gameplay experience while I'm playing through them, so you can at least see what I'm going through. I'll have the original videos linked down below because I don't want to just steal people's content. God, the Switch 1 just feels like child's toy now. I'm over Kakariko Village. Oh, this is like my original save file. I have recently started playing Breath of the Wild again on my Switch 2, and I thought it would have my oh, there we go. You just go into options and it's right there. Use VR goggles. Okay. And then it just does that. Gives you this. Okay, hold up. We're gonna detach the Joy-Cons real quick, and then I guess just center it. This is the Switch OLED, so maybe I should have done this with the original Switch instead, but I just updated all the games on my OLED, so hopefully this works. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's working, and I can put the headset on. Oh, wow. Okay, this looks so weird, and I can see every individual picture. I think this does work definitely better on the original Switch. Definitely does not work well on the Switch OLED because I can't even see my hearts. It's actually cut off. Wow. So I watched oh man, hold up. I guess you guys will still see the footage. I'll probably put up Austin John Plays footage right now. That's what I watched before this video, just to see if like I could really even make a video on this. But he said like you could see the hearts and I cannot see mine. So I think that the Switch 1, it being a smaller screen, it doesn't get cut off. And like since I'm using the OLED, the sides definitely feel cut off. Holy crap. I don't get motion sick in VR, but this is like genuinely making me motion sick. I can see every individual pixel. Like there's really not much point in it. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Okay. When you twist your head, you can twist the picture a little bit if you have motion controls on. You can twist the camera a little bit, but for me right now it's inverted and it is okay. I need to stop. Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad. Okay. We're done with Breath of the Wild. It's literally just still the same third party thing. You're not like, it's not first party where you're playing as Link, seeing what he sees. It's just not good. Okay. Closing that out. I shouldn't have recorded this video first because now I'm going to have red lines on my face. Probably do already. Let's try Mario Odyssey. I do have 2 detached Joy-Cons. I love this game. Playing in VR. Start. Do not restrict. Okay. I'll set it on a flat surface. Okay. Setting it on a flat surface. Use VR goggles. Time for Mario Odyssey VR. Okay. Thank you to whoever's footage I'm using here. So far this, whoa. Okay. I was going to say so far it's bad. Okay. This is set up so much better. I can look around in the VR setting and I can actually see different spots. That's exactly what I want. I'm still not playing like from Mario's vantage point, but like I can walk around. I am sitting still. And so this is like really messing with my depth perception. I was able to get all the music notes, and then oh, okay, I was supposed to bring this fish lady the microphone so she can sing. Okay, so that's the thing, is this isn't just like actual Mario Odyssey. You're just looking around playing like hide and seek, I guess, with these people, which is like, it's cool because like I can spin around and probably get the microphone away from me, so I can't really spin around right now. But it's like it's a completely different side story game mode, but it just doesn't seem that fun, and it seems pretty pointless. For some reason, I feel like it looks better in this than it does in Breath of the Wild, but I can still like I can easily see all the pixels if I like think about it, but it's not as easy to see the pixels. Oh wow, I just got sent to a different area. The pixel count isn't as obvious in this versus Breath of the Wild, and I'm not exactly sure why. I mean, like, it's kind of cool because it looks and feels better than the Breath of the Wild one, but the Breath of the Wild one, you're playing the actual game in VR, kind of. I don't know. It's both of these seem very half baked so far, but at least like it feels like I was playing a game that was made specifically for VR. I don't know. I would put this above Breath of the Wild VR on the tier list thus far. And I think that's what we're going to see with Captain Toad, is it's going to be another like separate game mode for VR. So that'll be interesting. We'll see. I hope my face isn't red. And we can go to VR. Set the console on a flat surface. And now we put them in the goggles. I have a feeling that this is going to be the best experience because I think this is, like I said, another made for VR game mode. The problem with this as a whole is it's so heavy, it's so front heavy that my strap isn't like doing a good job. I guess I could like really push it back. Yeah, I can actually like look around and I'm seeing cool different bits of the world, but we're also running at like 60 FPS max. It's probably more like 30 FPS, which is terrible. So, but even the menu's like cool looking. I really wish I could like show you what I'm seeing, but that's all right. Oh yeah, I forgot. Captain Toad does not jump, but honestly, whoa, this is cool. I mean, like it's literally just Captain Toad in VR, but this looks sick. Whoa. Yeah, the 3D effect of like Captain Toad walking towards you, super cool. And I really liked playing Captain Toad. I think it's a super underrated game. So I could see myself playing this if it wasn't so like low res and low FPS. Because I do think I completed I'm like really close to 100%ing this game, but there was like one level I just couldn't do. So I quit. I did not get all of the diamonds and all of the stars and all of the everything, but I'm like 99% done with the game, except for the VR mode, which I think they added after I beat the game. And there's only 4 VR levels, at least to start. I don't think there's going to be any more, though. I'm going to be honest. I doubt it just because everything else so far is so half baked. But that's enough of that one. I have to, unfortunately, remove it just so I can close it and then open Smash Bros, which I'm pretty sure Smash Bros is just like the other ones where it's just Smash but in VR. So we'll see how cool this is and then we'll wrap this video up. Did my Switch die? Oh, okay, there we go. That took like a really long time to load. Maybe I'm just too used to the beauty of Switch 2. Options, is it going to be under options? I don't know. Maybe under games and more. VR. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Oops. No. I accidentally hit the power button. Okay. No. Nah. Dang it. Now I have to. Frick. No, I didn't want to end VR mode. I just accidentally pressed the freaking power button. Forced me to exit. Okay. Looks like I can actually see the full screen this time. Please. It says please set it on a flat surface, but I can't see. How am I supposed to put it on a flat surface if you told me to put the thing in there? Why ain't like, should be like the other games where you tell me to put it on the flat surface first. In VR, you can't use items, final smashes, in some rule settings. Also, some aspects of the presentation may be different than normal. What? Okay, I'll just do whatever has me doing. There are very few maps available. I don't know what footage I'm gonna get yet, so I doubt I'm gonna be able to grab exactly the same map that you guys end up seeing. Which one would be the coolest one in VR? What's funny is I can barely read the text of some of these names, and I can't even like read the actual logos for what games the maps take place in. Let's do screw it. I want to do Picto Chat. That's a VR place everybody wants to look at. My Joy-Cons die. No, do I have to have them in? Oh my god, I have to have the controllers in this for it to even work. This is so dumb. Okay. Play Ridley because that's what I normally play. Oh my god. Okay. So it's just the same view, but like kind of worse. Oh man. It's like watching a movie in a VR headset. Doesn't even have to be a 3D movie. Honestly, this doesn't even feel like it has a 3D effect. It's just like a giant screen that I have to tilt my head to even see what is going on the right side. Like I'm too close to the TV. Like I'm in the front row of the movie theater. Yeah, this is boring. Okay, I think honestly, the Super Smash Bros. VR is the worst. Okay, well, yeah, I'm fine if I never play any of those again. Like I said, I might want to play the Captain Toad, and I think the Captain Toad game is really the only thing that's worth it. I don't even think that the Mario Odyssey one is worth it. Like, yes, it's cool that they actually made a separate game mode for it, but it's not something that I'm like, ooh, it doesn't really feel like Mario Odyssey, you know? Captain Toad, that mode felt like Captain Toad in VR. But if those are truly the only 4 levels in the VR mode, there is absolutely no point in getting a VR headset or getting the Labo or whatever just to play this. It's just not worth it at all. You'd have to want to play all 4 of those games and like really want to play it. And like again, Smash and Breath of the Wild, they're just the same thing, but a worse viewing experience. This is all very, very, very lame. I don't even know how much I spent on this headset. I'm gonna guess it's like $20. I'll link it down below. I bought it on Amazon, I think. Maybe it was AliExpress, one of the two. If you're really that interested and don't want to make it out of cardboard, honestly, the build structure of this thing is fine. It's the games that you can play with it that suck. Maybe in the future, when emulation gets good for the Switch, like a lot better, somebody will be wild enough to emulate the Switch VR games in like actual VR helmets, and maybe it'll actually be worth a crap, but I don't think so. So yeah, I can finally throw this away.